Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Yeah, we're canvassing leaflets on the referendum tomorrow.
We have a holy candle.
For a no vote.
Yes. For what party?
Oh, we're not involved in any party. We're just a lobby group.
Oh, I love you. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just can't make head or fucking tails of it.
Yeah.
And because I don't make head or tails of it, I'm voting no to everything.
Oh, well, there you are. If it's not broken,
And
don't
I'm
fix
80
it.
years of age, and
All right.
most of my age group do not understand it.
Yes, yeah.
And if we don't understand something, what do you do?
Well, prudence tells you to vote no.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I
'Cause
mean to say, to me, I think they've made a bags of it by not putting
Yeah.
it in plain English for the people that do go out to vote, the older population.
Yes, yeah.
So from that, I'll definitely go up just to lodge a no.
Very good. Yeah, you're right there.
And second,
Yeah, what you're doing, you see, is in the Constitution preamble, it says prudence governs.
that didn't
Careful.
get me. What got me was
Right.
when it came up about carers, leaving it up to the family and putting it, they put a word in,
Strive. Yeah.
In other words, I'm 80. That's
Yes.
putting all the care of me. Thank God I'm healthy
Yes.
as I can be and able to.
Oh, yeah.
If I wasn't,
Yeah.
they're expecting. Got from I watched the documentaries,
Yes. Yeah.
but what I got from it was that I worked voluntary for disability, for Waterford cerebral palsy, for the renal unit up there,
Oh, yeah.
for Cheshire, because I have a daughter with cerebral palsy, and for the CRC to get it there.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, strive.
Yes.
But they're trying to tell us,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Well.
mother and father and
Oh,
what
yeah.
have you,
Mhm.
that they have to strive to look after us.
Yeah, but
I've
you
made
see.
it clear to my kids, if that happened to me,
Yeah.
you'd dump me in the nearest nursing home. I don't care. I said
Yeah.
everything. Kilkenny or where it is.
Yeah.
Get me a bed.
Yeah, but you see, they didn't put in the word shall. Shall would be a command.
No, what they should have
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. Would indeed. Yeah.
I mean, say that's going to affect an awful lot of people in nursing homes.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And their families are going to feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said to man, you won't have to worry about me. I said,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll go off in my sleep. I said,
Yes.
but
yeah.
if I don't, I said, and there's any sign of me going gaga, I said, ship me into the
Oh, yeah.
nearest hospital you can get a bed in.
Well, I tell you what, there's one woman depending on this at the moment because she's a severely disabled son, right?
Yeah, and my daughter now
Yeah.
is 42 and
Yeah.
she has only the use of 2 fingers on her
Alright.
left hand.
Yeah,
I know
but-
what disability is.
Well, this is my chap is Down
has
syndrome.
cerebral palsy.
He has to replace to stop him banging his head against the wall.
Yeah.
He's 24 hour care. And what did they do? She was on an allowance of €85 a week.
Yeah.
They took it from her.
Yeah, but I remember
You know?
I fostered my
Yeah.
daughter
Yeah.
and later adopted her because I saw the care was in it.
Mm.
And until she was 16, I was one of the group that lobbied for the carer's
Oh,
allowance.
yeah.
And she was mentally perfect.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
actually went on to do a law degree
Oh, marvellous,
and
yeah.
lives abroad now.
Yeah.
But she's in a power wheelchair. She has no use in the whole of her right side. Only 2 fingers on her left hand. But the care is cheaper out in Spain, so she's living out in Spain.
Yes. Oh,
But I mean to say, I took her all over the world for treatment.
yes, yeah.
And the HSE at that time gave me £8 a month. And the minute I got the carer's allowance when she turned 16, I think, if I'm not wrong, it could have been about £70.
Yes, yeah.
I employed a carer to go into the presentation because I used to have to go in at 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2:30, toilet her, feed her, bring her home.
Gosh, yeah.
And the minute I got the carer's allowance, I applied a woman to go in.
Yes, yeah. Boy, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they got the wrong one if they come to my door anyway.
Indeed.
For election or anything.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
You wonder why I go no.
Yeah. Oh, I see it all the way.
As
It's
for
done right.
that one that was Minister for Disability, what was her name? Here in Waterford. Waterford one.
Mary Butler.
Mary Butler.
Yeah.
She was the secretary up in the rehabilitation
Yeah.
institute up on the industrial estate.
Oh, yeah. But sure, she was Minister for the Elderly, right?
What the fucking true?
Yeah. She dumped all the elderly people in May 2020. April 2020. She dumped them into nursing homes, and load of them died.
I know they did.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for the elections and hope she
Yeah.
comes out because I know her.
Oh yeah.
Because I went in and
For
had
Clare.
a whole visit and cleared and reported her to Mary Harney, the Department of Health, Mary Harney, Martin Cullen, and Bertie Ahern, and I had them all come down to see it because there was slave labour going on in there and they were taking the kids' money.
Yes.
The disability allowance.
Well, yeah.
Just because they were mentally handicapped.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, she was all pro-life, and then she's supporting legislation to persecute poor people.
All she's done is get fat.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, thanks very much. What's your name, sir? What's your name now?
I think you'll find a lot of people like me.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. That's grand, so thanks very much for talking to me. Yeah. Hi, did you get a leaflet on the referendums?
I'd say they've still put one in my door.
Oh, have you thought much about it so far?
Not really, to be honest.
Well, we're urging people to vote no on it, you know,
Okay.
because you're going to have chaos otherwise.
Well, I would disagree with that now. Sorry, he's going to
Yeah.
back at you. I am a carer, and I have no help as it is. I care for my father on my own.
Yeah, but
Shut up.
no. This the president has been shown to by the various courts to be for carers. You know, it
So
was
then why are you voting no for it?
no. It's not. No, it's because of the other aspects of it. You say. Okay, I'll give you an example. 1965, Charlie Hoy brought in a change in the law in relation to wills. That made a huge difference for women, right? Because up to that time, you had women who had fallen out of their husbands, and husbands left the farm to the nephew, and she was out on the road, right? Well, he brought in this legislation which said, and this is not in England now, that any spouse in a will, the rule, right, no matter what will they make, before or after, they get half, okay?
Yep.
And if there's a family, she gets 2/3, there's 95% of women, she gets 2/3. So women, up to now, are sure of their ground. They know their spouse will not disinherit them, right?
Yep.
But if they bring in other durable relations,
But I'm not pushed about that one. It's the carer one I'm pushed about. I have no help.
yeah.
I am 34 years old, caring for my father on my own with
Yes.
no help from the
Okay.
state whatsoever.
Okay, I'll tell you another one, right? There's a case in the Supreme Court at the moment, okay? This woman, she has a son who's severely disabled, right? He's Down syndrome, he's got Parkinson's disease, you name it, he's got it. He bangs his head against the wall, he has to have a brace on his neck to stop it, right?
Yep.
Government took €85, she's getting €85 a week to cover him. And they 24-hour care now, right? They took it from her. She's gone to the courts to claim that back under the existing law, under the existing constitution, right?
Yep.
If people vote yes for that, her case is gone. She'd have no case.
But I disagree with it because it's not just mothers who care for people.
I mean, yeah, there's men as well, of course. Yeah, there's fathers as well. Yes. Yeah.
But in the constitution now it says the mother's place is in the home.
No, it doesn't. Wait now.
It does.
Wait now. Okay, I have the constitution here with me, right?
Now look, I can't finish
Right.
the argument. I have to go down to my
No,
father
no,
says
but,
now stop.
no. If you look at what it says, you've been told a false.
Frankie.
That's false information, right? It's under the family, right? The family, okay?
Yep.
It's not about a house or a kitchen or anything like that, okay? And it says there, the state shall therefore endeavour to ensure that mothers shall not be obliged by economic necessity to engage in labour to the neglect of their duties in the home. In other words, their family, okay?
Yeah.
There's nothing about women's places in the home.
Well, that's how I read it.
Yeah, but the
and
word-
I'm reading it now. No, I'm after listening to you now, so you can listen to me for a minute.
Sure, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm after reading that as a woman's place is in the home to care for the family,
Where
to
is it?
care for everybody else. I'm telling you, this is my
Okay,
interpretation.
I'm sorry, will you read?
No,
read.
I'm asking
Just
you
read
to
it.
listen to me.
The word place
Okay,
is not there.
excuse me. I have listened to you, and I'm asking
Okay.
you to listen to me.
Yes.
And if you can't grant me that same courtesy,
Of course I
best
can.
of luck
Yes.
to you.
Wait, hold on a second.
No, I won't
The word
have an
place,
argument
I asked you to
with
read
that.
it. Read it. You won't
tried
read. You
to-
see, you
excuse me, I
you
tried to
refuse.
explain my stance
You
to
refuse.
and you
You
will not
refuse
listen
to
me.
read it. Read
There's
it.
another man who's trying to disempower a woman.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, any questions?
Ask the same questions.
I'm all up to date. I'm an ogre.
Oh, well done. So what was the motivation behind that?
I don't have any issues with
They can move in when the mother.
same-sex marriages or anything at all, but I don't see why they can't add to the constitution instead of taking the words out or taking away.
Oh yes.
That's where I'm at.
Yes, yeah.
I have no issues with what they want to do with their lives. Why they have to upset mine?
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, well, I mean, Google. I mean, have you seen the
Look, durable relationships, family unit, the value of family unit.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy one of them today, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's
It's the only part of the constitution, isn't it, where mother and woman are in it.
Yep. Well, that's the article there. They want to get rid of it. You see, look, that one there.
The state shall therefore endeavour to ensure that mothers shall not be obliged by economic necessity to engage in the labour neglected by their own duty.
Yeah.
The state pledges itself to guard its special institution, marriage.
Ah, well, don't mind that.
Yeah. So here.
But I mean, that's the article they want to get rid of. You see. Well, it's a bit complicated.
There's two parts of it. Basically, they want to take any part that says mother or woman out of it.
Oh, that's right.
Instead of adding to the fucking constitution.
Yeah. And
look, they all want to be letters and numbers now these days. They don't want to be what they are like, isn't it? It's like, do you know what I mean? Everyone is. That's the way I see it.
I was in the book centre yesterday, and they were preparing for Mother's Day. You know, and it said you're going to have
a Mother's
referendum
Day
on Friday, asking people to take Mother of the Constitution, and you celebrate Mother's Day 2 days later. Like, you know, does that make any sense?
And I wouldn't mind. Who was the person who came up with this? I think it's a transgender man.
Yes.
Who came up with this idea? Because I looked at it. Is it a transgender man?
What reads are behind?
Well, you see, one of the problems was, when legislation. That's something. No, Mike McDougall. No.
You look very like.
Well,
same age.
Yeah. You see, the children's allowances, all the children's allowances, the various acts like help to women in the past. That article has never been used against women. There's never been a loss of it, you know.
No, but you're right. I don't care what anyone else does. It doesn't affect me in a sense, but I don't understand why they want to affect us.
Well, they want to
why they want to take woman and mother out of it.
Because
no one would be here without a mother.
They want to please the EU on International Women's Day to show how forward we are to the rest of the world.
Well, sure, they're fucking forward, lads. My brother is homosexual and my auntie's gay. I have no issues. She actually reared my cousin because my father died. I think she done a great job, her and her.
Yes,
we call them their mamties, right?
Yeah.
That's fine, but why don't they just add to it? I'm a mother and I'm married.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a woman in the home, like.
Yeah.
Why does my life have to be disrupted over?
It's funny that they're calling it sexist, and no man has complained about it.
Not at all. My husband, I said to my husband, Jamie, I'm going out to work. He said, listen, I tell you, he said, when them children go out to school, he said, you're going out to work, he said, because otherwise we're paying a babysitter. Do you know what I mean? And that's grand with me. I don't mind that. But if I want to go out to work, he'll have no problems with it either.
Yeah.
It's just each their own life. It's just not right, is it?
No.
Well, I'm on the no anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was celebrating fucking Mother's Day. It's my mother, not what should that say?
Well, in my view, any woman who votes yes is like a turkey voting for Christmas. You know.
What's that?
Any woman who votes yes is like a turkey voting for Christmas.
Well, that's it. So they want to put in a durable relationship. So what are we going to have instead of a Mother's Day? We're going to have durable relationships.
It looks like that.
Could be with your dog, you know.
It doesn't have to be a human being,
you know. Father's Day.
No
offence to men or anything, but why is it the mothers?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a transgender man who came up with the idea. Not that I have any issues with that, or the transgender woman, or whatever. The transgender whoever it is behind the taking out the mothers and the woman out.
Yeah. But I was trying to explain to you there before this. You see, normally, in 2008 there was something called pre-legislative examining. They're supposed to have this procedure, examining legislation before they bring it in. They dropped that, right? But as well as that, the various departments, when legislation is proposed, various departments in the government, like education and finance and everything, they put their views on it.
Yeah.
Now, they got all those, right? And now they've said they're not going to release it to the public. The public won't know what these people said, because they're afraid to see that something will come out in there.
You see, because we're going to be looked upon as sexist, as I say, if we take it. What did you say a minute ago? As a country, if it's voted no, we're going to be looked upon as that. But that's not the case at all, because we're probably one of the first countries to bring in same-sex marriage, etc.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So that's not the case. People are looking over the top, like looking too deep into what.
Yeah, but you mean.
So you say like if that comes in as yes, my husband can fuck me out my house like.
Oh, we can, yeah. I mean, if he develops a relationship with, I'll give you another example, right?
Not that he won't have a leg to stand on, he'd be going out in the bank if he fucked me out of the house.
No, up to 1965, right?
Yeah.
In relation to wills, men were leaving, especially farmers, they were falling out with their wives, and they were leaving the farm to a nephew, and she was out on the road, left like proverbial half shilling she was left, right?
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, it left to the man.
That's what was going on. The farmers some farmers were just disinheriting their wives, you know. They made a will and they left it to somebody else. They wouldn't leave it to her, right? So in 1965, Charlie Hoy brought in a law called the Succession Act, right?
Okay.
And what that did was that brought in a rule that if a man died, half his property had to go to his wife, right? No matter what will he made. If there was a family, she got 2/3.
Okay.
So that meant women up to now have been sure of their inheritance.
Yes,
but if they bring this in,
they're not. Especially for women, I suppose. Like, I'm younger, but like, say there's older women, I suppose, in the sense. In their 50s even. Now I'm going to go like 50s. And they're in the home, all their lives they're working in the home, and they're fucking rearing children all their lives. And so this would mean that what they've done their entire life is worth nothing.
Exactly.
Can I have one of them?
There's one for each vote.
In other words, you hear the expression, I want to know where I stand.
Yes.
We say that here, right? Yeah. Well, it's a case of this. The women won't know where they stand from here on.
No.
You know.
No. And I put
so
because I'd be deemed homophobic. But listen,
don't be. I mean, see, they frighten you off.
Exactly.
They're pushing it.
And which we no one has an issue with it, but they're going to make it. Excuse me, French. They're going to make it.
An ideology. Yeah, like bringing the stuff into the
school. We'll have to keep going.
I'll tell you one thing, we had to sign a thing, SPHE, my daughter now, they're trying to teach schools now to the daughter, like my daughter, I don't know what I'm going to do with that signing. They're trying to teach them now that you can be gender anything.
Oh.
Like she's 12 years old, she's in first.
Yeah.
Come here, she doesn't know, like she's only, in my eyes, she's only out in nappies, I suppose.
Right.
And now you want her to be gender neutral.
It can't be.
You know, you can't. A flower has a sex as in a gender. Plants have it. Animals have it. Yeah. But we now have to be gender neutral.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Bye then.
Looking after children. She's allowed to work.
How are you doing?
I'm keeping, yeah.
So what is for trying to be a good mother, is it no?
Oh yeah.
It's recognise their skills.
I mean, you see, I'll show you now. As you can see from here.
Yeah, right? I'm not a very good scholar.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, sorry about that. Under family. Now,
Article 41.
41. Yeah. You see, it's under family, right?
Yeah.
So it's when it talks about the home, it's talking about the parents and the children. Yeah. Not about a house or anything like that, right? But it says the state shall not, therefore, endeavour to ensure that mothers shall not be obliged by economic necessity to engage in labour to the neglect of their duties in the home.
So the mother should be neglecting kids, is it? No?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know, the state shouldn't be forcing her to work, and neglects her children. See, they've never brought this in back in the 30s. He was talking about women working in factories.
Yes, and where they can't have kids and like that, is it no?
Where they can have kids, yeah.
Yeah, and they can't. Like it's hard for the women to work if they have kids, and how can they work and have kids at the one time like?
Well, you see, that time it was only one income was support the family, and now it's two incomes, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't, so it was more easy for women to stay at home to mind the children that time than it is now, in many ways, you know.
I know. At the minute, like. It's harder now because women like would have. Now here's me. I have 4 kids. Like how can my woman work like if she?
Well, your first duty is those children, John.
What?
Your first duty is to those children.
What do you mean?
No, your duty.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to give him the best you can, like, and do and void and do everything for him the best way you can.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
Is only try your best and.
Yeah. But they want to they want to remove the family from the constitution, basically.
What do you mean, move the family now?
Well, they want to create this what's called durable relationships, right? Durable relationships. What's that? Nobody can define it. Nobody knows what it means. Anybody can, it could be a durable relationship. Could be a dog. It can be a human being, like, I mean, why would they put this phrase? You see,
the world is gonna fucked up.
Oh, exactly. No, if you go to any soccer club, right? They have rules, right? They have rules of play and rules of association. Strict rules, and there's, everybody knows the rules.
Oh,
right. Okay, but if you bring in something that nobody can define, nobody knows what it means. It's chaotic. It's crazy.
Well, it goes to the courts to interpret.
See, I'll give you an
what
example.
That means.
Say for instance, inheritance, right? Okay.
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
If your wife died in the morning, God help us.
Right? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and she made no will, right? What would happen to her assets? Say she owned a house. Say she owned another house or something.
Yeah.
What would happen? What would you be entitled to?
For the house, wouldn't I? For my kids and that.
Yes, you would. You would get everything.
Yeah, 100%. You're right.
But if she could have fallen out with you, right?
Yeah.
And she could have said, "I'm going to leave my money now to somebody else."
That can't be right.
To my niece. Yeah, but you see, in 1965, Charlie Hoy brought in a new law.
Yeah.
Because farmers were leaving the farm to a nephew, and the wives were thrown out on the road, right? There was a rule made that in all wills, right, in all inheritance, the wife or the husband had to get half, and if there was a family, they got 2/3. So in other words, if your wife tried to inherit at the moment, she couldn't do it.
No.
She couldn't do it. You would get 2/3 of her assets, right? But if they bring this in, that'll be gone.
Are you getting that?
Well, you won't know where you'll be. Of course, you won't know where you'll be, sure. I mean, a fellow could turn up, say, I had a relationship with that man's wife. I have a dual relationship with her. I'm entitled to half that house.
Oh, God.
Right, wouldn't that be chaotic?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Buddy, enjoy your own day, and it's a lovely day, lads, and I hope you get on with it.
Great, thanks now.
Thank you very much, friendly.
Oh, sure. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, you get a leaflet on the referendum. Come up Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday.
Have you thought much about it, or?
No, we kind of understand it a bit, kind of way.
Yeah.
It comes in.
There's a lot at stake, you see, right? There's a lot at stake.
There's a lot.
Can I ask you, are you married yourself, are you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyhow, there's a woman at the moment. She's severely disabled child, right?
Yeah.
And he's so disabled. He's 5 different things. He's Down syndrome. He bangs his head against the wall. He has to brace to stop him from breaking. And the government took her €85 from her allowance. She's 24-hour care.
Yeah.
Now she's depending on a no vote to win our case in the Supreme Court to get back that money. So remember this: if you vote just that, you are voting for her to be deprived of looking after that child. That's one example. There's many other reasons too.
There is loads. But at the end of the day, the country is big, so everyone might be voting yes or no. The majority wins, that kind of way.
Well, I can tell you, we did a poll in Waterford in the city centre. 84% of people are voting no. That's what they told us. I mean, any people we meet, except one person now, they were told things they're going to vote no. I mean, are you aware of the? You see, it affects. That article includes women got children's allowances. It's paid to the mother, right? In relation to tax, in relation to succession rights. Okay, you know what succession rights, inheritance, and all that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you know what the rule is at the moment? Charlie Hoy brought in a law in 1965 because farmers were leaving their property to their nephews and leaving the wives out on the road, right? That was a scandal. So he brought in a new rule, right? And it's not in England that if the man died, she got half his assets by law. He couldn't disinherit her. She got half, and if there was a family, she got 2/3. And that's still the rule today. So women, especially her spouses, are sure of their position. They know they can't be disinherited.
Yeah, yeah.
But if they bring in this, there'll be durable relationships. What the hell is that? A mistress will come along and say, I had a durable relationship. Look, you could look in your phone. I could look at my phone and say, oh, Ginny, there's Pat Wolf. I haven't seen him for 10 years. I'll send him a Christmas card. He could turn up and say, I have a durable relationship with that man. Look at the Christmas card. That's crazy. I mean, so it's vitally important that you vote no on Friday, you know.
Oh, we're door. I'm phone somebody.
Okay. All right. Hi, you got a leaflet on the referendum?
What?
Got a leaflet on the referendum there?
I don't know what it's about. Can anybody shed light on it?
Oh, hopefully, yeah. Well, you see, I have the Constitution here in front of me, right, you know? And we're saying about this, about women placed in the home and all that.
Yeah.
That's not in the Constitution at all. You know? I mean, that's Article 41 on the family, you know? See, it says on the family, so you're talking about mother, father, and children.
Yeah.
Not a house or a kitchen or anything. The state shall not therefore endeavour to ensure that mothers shall not be obliged by economic necessity to engage in labour to the neglect of their duties in the home. They want to take that out. There's something wrong. It's not. I mean, the article has never. There 87 years and no woman has been in a lock over it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, you see, they want to bring in what's called durable relationships, and they haven't defined that. What's a durable relationship? You see.
There's me anyway.
You see, the laws, the Constitution and the law has been built up over the years. Okay, it takes a lot of time to get it in place. But there's one example. There are a number of examples of where women have benefited from that article. You know, children's allowances were given to the mother, weren't given to the father.
Yeah.
You know about inheritance? Are you married yourself? Let me ask you.
No, I'm divorced.
You're divorced. Okay, fair enough. But anyhow, there was a law. Charlie Hoy brought in a law in 1965, right? And up to that time, farmers especially were leaving their property to nephews, and the poor wife was thrown out to the street.
Yeah, yeah.
Brought in a new law which said the rule from there on for all wills, right? The wife was entitled to half, and if there was a family, she was entitled to 2/3.
Right.
She was guaranteed her inheritance.
Yeah,
the husband could not disinherit her.
Right, okay.
But if they bring this in, that'll be gone.
Right. So vote no or yes?
No, all the way, absolutely.
Okay then, that's grand.
Oh yeah.
He went to rob.
Oh yeah.
To rob
Oh,
that he
that's
passed.
how we talk. Very
No,
friendly.
no, all the way.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's grand then.
Thanks then. Oh. You get a leaf on the referendum? Oh, you did that, right, grand. Oh, double no, all the way, is it? All the way, yeah. That's the way to do. I'm just leaflet on the referendum there. I'll take it.
I don't live here now. I'm only down here for college.
But you live in Ireland, don't you?
Yeah.
And
What's it
where's
for?
your vote?
I don't know. Follow Irish politics, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, it's not just about politics. You know, referendum. Your constitution is the basic document of the country.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Okay. And what they're proposing to do, they're proposing to take woman and mother out of the constitution. That's a regressive step, surely. You know.
I don't know. I need to look into the context. How are they looking to take them out?
Well, you see, in the constitution it says that a mother.
This bit that says part of the home.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the accurate one, not the accurate figure, okay?
Yeah, because I think I've heard about this now.
Yeah, okay, you see, look, it tells it's the family, right? It's under heading of family, right? And it says here, the state shall not, therefore, endeavour to ensure that mothers shall not be obliged to, by economic necessity, to engage in labour to the neglect of their duties in the home. In other words, the home refers to the father and children, not the house or not the kitchen or anything like that. Okay?
Are they looking to take that out?
Let me take it out, and you see, that article has helped women since the last 87 years in a number of areas, right? In terms of children's allowances, they get the mother's allowance, you know?
Yeah.
Father come up and say, I'm entitled to half it. Well, why
No, because I agree with that as well. The primary care of the woman in the home,
yes.
It doesn't matter if she's married or not, should be taken home with the home with the kids.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. Well, that's what the Constitution supports, but they want to remove that. That's surely a step backwards.
A step backwards, I agree with you.
Yeah. Well, then the important to vote no on Friday.
Is it Friday? Is it?
Friday, yeah. Where is your vote?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, where do you live?
Wexford.
Are you going back to Wexford on Friday?
Yeah.
Well, then you'll have up to 10 o'clock to vote, you know. So, I mean, you'll be standing for your mother, your own mother, if you like, excuse me.
Is this house done?
No, it's not, no. So, that's the leaf will give you all the information, you know.
Sure, may as well take it,
yeah.
Yeah,
Please
I
take
agree
that
with
now.
you,
Oh, good lad, yeah. So you'll be, I mean, there's a mother at the moment whose son is very disabled. He's Down syndrome, he's all sorts of problems. And the government, he's 24-hour care, and the government actually took away her €85 allowance, right? If this, she's depending on that article in the courts to get her allowance back. If the people vote yes on Friday, that'll be gone. She won't have a case.
Is there any benefit taking it out for being on?
There's no benefit whatsoever. It's only because they have this. They push out as a woman's place in the home. Sure, that doesn't say that. Do you know? I mean, it's a woke agenda. You know?
Liberals these days.
Indeed, yeah.
No, I agree with you. I'm very conservative.
Oh yeah.
With bullet points.
Oh yeah, Mike
I just know I agree with you all.
What's that?
I agree with you all.
Okay,
I'm very conservative.
Mind yourself.
Thank you very much.
Well. Sean, what are you doing here?
How are you? This is your house.
This is my house, yeah. Is it a Fianna Fáil canvas?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
How are you keeping?
Yes, not too bad at all.
We're canvassing on behalf of Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie, yes, Stephanie, yeah. I know Stephanie from a long
We're doing the first whip around. I know it's not until June, but
oh, I see, yeah.
But we have to start someplace.
We're out and about.
June is not going to be too far away from us, really, when you look at it. When you get over Easter and that, we're going to be very close to it.
Oh, yeah. We're fearful you were the Shinners, you know.
Oh, we're not.
For a moment.
You didn't recognise me then, if you were saying that.
Well, I didn't recognise you at first. There's Stephanie now, yeah. Yeah.
So, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, yeah.
Good.
So, politics can get quite interesting. Thanks, Stephanie, the best of luck now with this,
Thanks very much.
You deserve it, yeah.
Thank you.
You've worked very hard all down the years, and your father as well.
And
Absolutely,
Right, I have to go, I'll talk to you.
So we were out a bit early, I suppose, but you look.
Yeah.
It's a huge area, as you well know. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. So well, I mean, we were out defending Taverniers Constitution. We were out asking for a no vote today, you know.
Oh, were you? Yeah.
So
I don't think it's going to go through. I'm actually voting yes myself, but I don't think it's going to go through.
Well,
but then in Dublin, I'm talking to friends in Dublin, and who they're meeting seem to be all yeses.
It's all no's that we're meeting.
Yeah, I mean a lot of no's now.
We did a poll in Saturday, which was 84% no.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't think it's going to go through.
I watched the Week in Politics saying to Stephanie Sunday night, and I kind of didn't know, I couldn't conclude out of it.
Yeah.
I don't normally watch, I was just away in a hotel and watching it. I couldn't conclude it.
But always amendments are complex, aren't they? You never get an 80-20.
Well, I mean, I keep the Constitution. I have a copy of the Constitution in my pocket there, you know, and you showed them the article.
Yes.
You know, there's nothing about a woman placed in the home at all. Like, of course, it's because David Era had the idea. See, of course, he's lost his mother. You know, he grew up with his uncles and so on.
Yeah.
So he must have missed his mother, you know, and that's why he was concerned about that. You know.
Yeah.
And John Hearn, of course, was the man from Waterford who really wrote most of it, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
It'll be interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, but I think that if they lose bad, it'll be the worst outcome for any, you know.
But you see, I think, John, and you know well from the referendum, we're always going going, oh, that's going to be hammered, or that's going to fly through. It never happens.
Oh, no, it's always a surprise,
You know what I mean? Just somewhere in the middle with a few percent, or even point of percents on the side. So
but
it's going to be interesting.
But most people are very discerning now. You know, they will examine the thing carefully before they do anything.
But as you know, it's the ones that will go out and vote. That's what
that'll be decided. Yeah,
that's what will be decided, and it probably a real small proportion of the population as well. It's mad, like when you think.
It'll be a low turnout.
Okay.
Very low.
Won't hold you up anymore, Stephanie. Okay.